Hello and welcome to the 2019 P2P Super Bowl between Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. Dallas has looked great all season and had a really dominant season. Marlowe's looked fantastic. They're looking really good on defense. Miami kind of has fluctuated a little bit, but seems they figured it out after having a little adversity with Chad Henne. Looks like they got settled as they got into the playoffs, and here they are back in the Super Bowl again. Real excited for this matchup, and with that, we'll get going down here on the field. All right, so Miami going to get the ball first to start. Incomplete pass, Henne to Knox. So let's see if you know they had a little bit of quarterback controversy there in Miami, but they've still got Moulton, who leads the league in rushing. Henne historically has been one of the better QBs, and hopefully they can settle in on him. But quick 3 and out, and Dallas is going to start with great field position right about the 49-yard line for their first drive of the game. Handoff gains a couple yards. 1st and 10. Nothing doing for Schumann so far. So 3rd and 7. We're going to do 2 quick 3 and outs. Nope. Looks like they found Mr. Calvin Johnson for a nice big gain there and a first down, putting him right on the edge of the red zone at the 21-yard line. About 4 yards from Schumann. Completed that. I thought incomplete, so that's going to be another first and goal from about the 10. So they're splitting it between Herbert and Schumann, huh? So out to the tight end right, broken up by Ivy. Nice play there. And they find Herbert running back pass, and Miami holds in the red zone, so that's definitely a key for Miami after allowing, a few big plays there, allowing them down the field, but now Miami needs to answer, and Dallas gets on the board first, 3-0. Looking at 3-3-5, and Henne missed a wide open Williams there for an incompletion. There we go, starting to clean it up, hitting Knox again, 11-yard gain, and that gets Miami their first down of the game. And that's important even if they aren't able to get out of this. I mean, they're not going to be so pinned back like they were. Their first drive can at least get a punt and get Dallas out of field position. Nice run by Moulton, and you got to expect those are coming. I mean, that's the top leader in rushing this season, and he's been stellar. He was great in the AFC Championship game, played a major role in their victory over Jacksonville. Hitting Finley, Henne again, another first down. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. So let's see if they hit Moulton again, or if they're going to go to the air. And that's kind of interesting. I mean, I'd expect with that weapon, I'd expect to see Miami maybe, at least first or second down hitting with Moulton, because now they just went 3 straight passes and went 3 and out and had to punt. So that's going to put Dallas back on the field, and Elliot Gonzalez, he's been really good for Dallas this season as well. Matching up with Megatron is not a bad situation. Marlowe drops back 6 yards, and they get that first down on 3rd and inches. You got to think Miami really wanted to stop that pass there. So Looking for Johnson again. Incomplete. Go to 2nd and 10, and then they'll find LaFell. And LaFell made some great passes in that AFC Championship as well. He's kind of spends a lot of time at the third wide receiver position, but he's been a pretty key weapon for this offense. And that's a big stop for Miami, keeping them at 4th and inches, and getting great field position on their turn, starting at their own 37. And here comes Bolton. Almost like they listen to me. Go with Moulton on 1st down. Get to that 2nd and short. And maybe you can open up some passing, and that's going to be Finley. So it looks like they're targeting Finley quite a lot today in the passing game. So let's see Moulton again, and he's going to get 9 yards. And yeah, he's just a big runner. He's going to be in this league for a while. Looking for Finley again, so kind of looks like they're going for the Finley-Moulton attack. Mike Williams incomplete. So what are they going to do here? Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and inches. And they stuff Moulton just short of the 1st down, short gain. So that's going to, as we get into the 2nd quarter, that's going to put Dallas back on the field. But man, that's been pretty defensive back and forth for the 1st quarter, with Dallas leading 3-0 to go into the 2nd. But they've got the ball, and they've been moving the ball a little bit, so we might be getting into a field possession game here before long. So complete to Gonzalez again, 5 yards, but that's going to be just shy of the 1st down, and they're going to be stuck at 4th and 1, and that's going to cause them to punt, and Miami's going to start at the 20. And a complete to Mike Williams, 6 yards on the outside. And I got to think you got to be running with Bolton here. Yeah, and they do, but then it's called back on a rolling holding penalty, so that's going to put 2nd and 14. Short over the top to Fasano, who's the backup tight end, or 2nd tight end, I should say. Looking outside to Macklin, another 5 yards, but that's not going to be long enough to get him a 1st down. And wow, that was a booming punt. That's going to, 67-yard punt. That's going to put, that flips the field position, and that looks like the kind of chess match we're going to be playing in this game. So maybe that can lead to points if they can hold Dallas to a 3 and out and come away with great field position, but that's not gonna do it. As Marlowe finds Johnson on the outside for 33 yards and moves him up into above the 40-yard line. Another 1st down. And so Dallas so far has had more big plays and seems to be moving the ball a little bit better than Miami, but it hasn't led to points. And it looks like it won't again as Miami gets another stop. So 3rd down defense and the red zone defense has really been good for Miami. Defense overall for Dallas has been pretty good. They've limited, I think Miami only has 1 possession that's gone into Cowboy territory. So let's see if they can get it here. And so they're going with short passes over the middle to their tight ends, but he's got no running room, and that's going to be difficult with those fast linebackers that Dallas has to really get much separation from the tight end position. So Dallas gets another stop on 4th down, and they'll get the ball back again as we're winding down the clock in the 2nd half with 6:24 to play. We're still sitting in a 3-0 game. There's Schumann on the outside. He gets a 1st down. Keep going left to Schumann. Nothing doing there. Miami's got a really good defense too, so to be expected. Dallas has found a couple good connections. Moulton has ran pretty good for Miami, but outside of that, we're kind of just looking at some Looking at a slugfest here. Everybody's making jabs, but nobody's landed a haymaker yet. And so Miami with the ball back. Hindley out to Finley, and it looks like they're making him a heavy focus of the offense in this one. Ooh, and that's going to be Nagata getting inside and sacking Henne for a loss of 11. And that's going to put him on a long 3rd and 11 on what looked like they might be able to convert and maybe get something going on this drive. But let's see if they can convert. Outside to Macklin, 9 yards, and that's going to be a couple yards shy. And Miami's going to be forced to punt again. And so with 1:46 to play, see if Dallas can make something with their 2-minute offense, or if they just decide to hold it and go into the locker room. But Schumann's going to get a penalty for unnecessary roughness, which is going to put him at 2nd and 18. So loss of yards and the penalty. So 3rd and 17, and yeah, it looks like Dallas is just gonna play to chunk it into the locker room, but they really weren't able to do much there and leave 48 seconds with great field position for Miami. So maybe they can get some points, even though their offense really hasn't been very good. They just need to get a few yards, get themselves into field position, and tie this game up. Not able to find Moulton, kind of across the middle. And Henne to Knox, incomplete. And yeah, this Dallas defense has been stellar. And not able to get the long field goal attempt. So, and now Dallas, maybe they're thinking they can try and get a Hail Mary or something. They call a timeout, but they end up just running the ball and running out the half. So we're going into the second half. And Dallas is going to get the ball back, but man, this has been a battle. Let's see if I can get the stats to pull up there. So, yeah, I mean, Miami only has 92 yards of total offense, and Dallas has 135. Dallas has ran 14 times for 22 yards. Miami's ran 7 times for 30 yards. And it's just really, it's been really back and forth. Kind of surprised. I actually expected to see a little more fireworks in this one, but let's see if they start lighting them up in the second half. So Dallas is going to start with the ball as Miami received the kick to open the game. So Dallas looking to get the fullback involved in the running game, as that hasn't worked, but looks like that kind of set him up. And then there goes Schumann for 25 yards to get into Miami territory. So this opening drive looking all right. One big gain. Let's see if they can move the chains a couple more times. Miami's really done a good job of limiting Schumann outside of that 25-yard run. So looking outside, and there we go. There's Marlowe to Gonzalez, and he goes long for 36 yards and gets the Cowboys into the red zone, 1st and goal from the 5. So let's see if they can punch that in, or if Miami's really good goal line defense can keep them to a field goal here. No, Marlowe finds right, and frankly, I mean that's why Marlowe's being looked at as an MVP candidate. He makes the throws when he needs to. He's a clutch player, really smart, just great in the locker room. Overall, great leader for this Dallas team. So let's see if they can get Moulton working. He's kind of been the hero for Miami in these playoffs, but he's got to move the ball a little bit more. get a few more, big runs, and they were getting them early on. There we go. There's a complete pass. Jeremy Maclin on the outside gets 25 yards, and looks like maybe we got some signs that maybe these offenses are waking up a little bit as Dallas carries a 10-0 lead in the third quarter. Oh no! And Arakpo gets through, and Henne's sacked. And that's kind of the clutch thing that Dallas's defense does, is they just make a big momentum changing play. Anytime an offense kind of starts to get things moving and stringing things together a little bit, they make that big play, and now Miami's stuck punting, and Dallas will get the ball from their own 20. But you got to think, Miami's got to get some stops, try to get a turnover or something. I mean, they've kind of been behind in the field position battle all game. So 3rd and 4, let's see if they can limit Marlowe and company, and they do. Marlowe finds Wright and gets a couple yards, but that's going to be short of the first down. Wasn't able to get anything after the catch. Miami does have a lot of veterans on their defense. So it shows through in plays like that. So here we go to Moulton again, and Moulton just not able to break free on first down, gets stopped for no gain. Looking to go to the outside with Moulton, and he's only able to get about a yard or two there. And 3rd and 8, deep in their own territory. Look to go over the top to Fasano, but gets broken up. And so Dallas is going to start in plus territory, in Miami territory. So it's tough playing with your back against the wall like that, and Miami's kind of had to do that most of the game. As we wind down, 2 minutes 45 left. So that's going to be caught, but defensive pass interference on Miami. Looks like they're just going to... Oh no, it's a spot foul, and then they take the penalty, and then more defensive pass interference. So it's going to be another automatic first down, and then Miami gets another penalty. Too many. I mean, that's 3 back-to-back penalties. I mean, that's killer. That's will kill your team. That's going to kill any momentum. And, I mean, it just speaks to they're making these mental mistakes because Miami's just not quite where they want to be in this game. Getting pretty frustrated. They've played well on defense, so it's surprised to see that happen on the defensive side of the ball. But there's a fumble, strip it out by Delmas, and Delmas recovers it and gets that first down. And they really needed that big play. That's something that could carry him some momentum into this fourth quarter, and they really need to get some stuff working. So Mike Williams gets 9 yards on first down there, 2nd and 1. Let's see if Moulton can get moving. There we go. Give Moulton a little bit of space, gets 6 yards on 2nd and 1, pulls that first down, and now they've moved the chains. Let's see if they can string them together. And then they go with Moulton on first down, and he gets 1 yard, so they're going to be 2nd and 9. Let's see if they go to Henne. Henne with a quick strike across to Maclin, but it's nullified by offensive pass interference. So they're really, there's going to be some angry fans in Miami with all these pass interferences and kind of ticky-tacky calls. Because that's what, four penalties in the last 2 series on Miami, and it starts making you think, is there some cooking going on from the refs? I will say, I mean, the Cowboys tend to play a pretty clean game, but 3 pass interferences and all of them go against Miami. So they have to punt, and that's going to give Dallas the ball back, and they get nice run on first down to put them back close to midfield and hanging around plus territory. And we're going to enter the fourth quarter. But, man, their defense, I mean, they've really done a good job against Miami. Miami's found a way to get some momentum-shifting plays on defense. And, just as I say that, what's this? A pick six. So picked off by Morales, and he takes it all the way to the house, and that's how Miami's going to have to get that point. But that's made an exciting game. Back-to-back turnovers for Dallas. Had some penalties. I mean, it's been a really defensive battle, but let's see how they answer it. And there's Megatron again getting 21 yards. He's had a nice game. And then here goes Herbert for 9 yards on 1st and 10. So Dallas looks like they're just, we're going to come back and answer. They get another first down, and here goes, they call defensive holding. Oh, no, that was offensive holding. Okay. So Dallas looking for Gonzalez, and they get him over the top for 21 yards. And that's going to be another Dallas first down. You got to think Miami really just wants to hold them here, but there's another penalty on Dallas. So yeah, it's getting pretty chippy down there, getting really physical. These penalties are starting to emerge in the second half. So 6 yards, 2nd and 14. Willis breaking up the pass, incomplete, 3rd and long, and they're just on the cusp of field goal position. So keep them out of that. Maybe they can keep them away from points, but Dallas is going to try for field goal, which is good. 48-yarder, 13-7 Dallas. But all you need to do is get one touchdown. If you're Miami, you can turn this game around, even though it's been a struggle on offense most of the game. Just got to get one touchdown. It's easy to say, but looking at the way this game has gone, 13-7 with 9:29 left in the fourth quarter. It's been a defensive battle, but still an exciting game as Miami looks to put together a drive and maybe take a lead on this drive. So complete to Fasano, that's 5 yards. It's going to put them at 3rd and short, so they got to get this first down here. And there goes Nagata for Dallas's 3rd sack of the game. And just like I said, that Dallas defense, they come through with those big plays when they need to. And Miami deciding to go for it and completes the pass and gets it for 8 yards and keeps this drive alive. So that's an interesting decision. It's one of those where when it works, they call the coach a genius. But if that didn't work, that probably would have sealed the game, sealed Miami's fate. But they go for it on 4th down and they get it. Moving the ball again, but then we get a Miami penalty on sportsmanlike conduct, so we're going to go 3rd and 21. I can't imagine they'll be going for it on 4th and 21, and they won't. They're going to punt it away. So not the best punt, but they gotta limit Dallas here as the time's ticking away. We got about 4 minutes left in the game. Got to stop Schumann. I mean, it's probably going to be pretty heavy doses of Schumann to try and run this clock down a little bit. And that's what Miami needs to do. No gain, incomplete pass, and I'll just stop them on 3rd down. Get another chance, and they do exactly that. Looking for LaFell. He gets 8 yards, but comes up short of the first down. So Miami's going to get the ball back, but they're running out of chances to put a drive together, so they're really going to have to do something here. So Henne dropping back, buying time. Looks for Macklin, but Schilling broke that up on the outside. So they're going to go back to their old workhorse, Moulton. They still have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, so that could work. But they got to get it here, and Dallas comes with a blitz. They're able to hit Williams on the outside for 7 yards on a first down. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning, and now Miami still got their 3 timeouts, but we're running low on time here, and there's Henne, complete to Fasano. I mean, they've kind of tried that short chuck to their tight end a few times today, and it hasn't gotten more than a couple yards. So now 3rd and 7 after Moulton's only able to get 1 yard. Let's see if they're able to convert this first down, and they try that kind of over the middle thing to Fasano again. and it's incomplete, but they're in 4-down territory, so can they get it? And it's picked off by Patrick Chung. And that'll all but do it for the Super Bowl. You got to imagine, barring anything crazy from Dallas here. I mean, maybe Miami can strip the ball because, Dallas is going to have to run a couple plays. But that right there, Miami called a timeout on a first down. And, yeah, I mean, all Dallas needs to do is really just run the clock out at this point. Dolphins are out of timeouts. 2nd and 5, 56 left to play. And they decide to kick a field goal from the 21. It's good. And that puts Miami down by 9. So there's no hope. I mean, even if you're able to get some kind of Hail Mary in 16 seconds, you have to get a Hail Mary, onside kick, and then a field goal. And yeah, I just don't think we're going to see that happen with no timeouts. And sure enough, that's the end of the game. So that'll wrap it up for our 2019 Super Bowl. Really great season, everyone. Impressed to see Dallas come out. That's adding some new competition as they got to be coming into the season next season as the favorite. Miami will be back again next season. They got to be a favorite in the AFC East as they look like they corrected. I mean, it looked like they took a step down this season during the regular season at least. They haven't lost six regular season games in quite some time, but great Super Bowl, and congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys and Fed fan for getting his first one.